I hope there's something real nasty in that optic. It should be, based on what we typically do. But we're going to find out one way or the other, okay? All replays go to YouTube. I think the last replay from this morning was uploading. Well, I know it was when I went live. So it might be up now. It might be real close to being up. I'm not sure yet, but I'll check once we're done. Good luck, everybody. Holla, 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 holla. Now, there's so much optic. There's so much optic. I'm still going to open this stuff first. And good luck, everybody. I'm with you, dog. Let's get it poppin'. Can the mosaic surprise us? Can we get a little deed out of mosaic, perhaps? Empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. This is where it begins. It is for the morning. Lion Hunter, it's 4 in the morning. Rich Gannon, Blake Corum for the Rams on the NFL debut. Taylor Rapp, Jacoby Myers. Quinnen Williams and a Rome Odunze on the Elevate to start it all out. We'll put you back there, Rome. We're going to go ahead and put you back there, dog. We got to start somewhere. Okay? We've got Josh Hines Allen, Ben Coates, C.J. Stroud, Puka Nacua. Why don't you want to... There we go. Cooper DeJean for the Eagles we take. Michael Penix Jr. on the notoriety we also take. And Gabriel Davis for the Jacksonville Jaguars. I put those penny sleeves in there upside down. That's going to be fun. All right, who had the Falcons? They got a little deed already. Oh, it's Arkham. Looky there. Well, well, well now, Mr. Arkham. The break in the shop is for tomorrow morning, 8:30-ish Eastern Standard Time. I'll make a video after we're done here. Younghoe Koo, Jared Goff, Tyler Lockett, Taysom Hill, Jalen Wright for the Dolphins, and Budda Baker for the Cardinals. Ed Oliver, Quay Walker, Daniel Carlson, Aaron Jones, Brock Bowers for the Raiders we like, Adisa Isaac for the Ravens. What's up, Brock? What up, dog? Get that wall going. Bryce Young, Joe Mixon, Byron Young, Brock Purdy, Michael Hall Jr. for the Browns, Bethany, and Chris Olave for the Saints going to Mr. Swim. Kyle Pitts, Xavier Woods, Kyron Williams, Will Shipley, Patty French Fries for the Steelers on the Silver Mosaic, and CeeDee Lamb on the Epic Performers with the beloved Kid Reporter. Okay. John Taylor, Zaire Franklin, Grant Delpit, Evan Ingram, rookie, Audric Estime for the Broncos, and a DeForest Buckner for the Colts. Bryce Young, Joe Mixon, Mike Mayer, Quincy Williams. Quincy, what you hiding, dog? What don't you want to let go of, huh? It's a Caleb Williams base rookie and a Jordan Addison for the Vikings. He didn't want to let Caleb go. He didn't want to let Caleb go. He's like, no. Also take a little Jordan Addison while we're at it. Fill that wall up real nice like. Noah Fant, Zach Moss, James Conner and Ivan Pace, J.J. McCarthy, and A.J. Brown on the National Pride for the Eagles. Seeing players I want to see. NFL debut, Michael Penix Jr., T. Higgins, Greg Dortch, Jacoby Brissett, Cade Stover for the Texans, and a Zaire Franklin on the bang. Good evening, Eric. Well, when you get this deep into a mosaic blaster, it's almost like honeycomb or micro mosaic or bust. Jake Ferguson, Jair Franklin, Josh Hines Allen, Blake Corum on the base rookie, and Cooper Kupp for the Rams with another bang back there. Max Crosby this time, Kid Reporter. Greetings and salutations, John Spartan. All right. No deed. DeAndre Swift, Zaire Franklin, Grant Delpit again, Saquon Barkley, Graham Barton for the Bucks, and Michael Irvin for the Cowboys. All right, Mosaic. No special treats in there. They were good blasters. There's just no special treat in there. You've been fined 150 credits. They're going to be taking us to Taco Bell. They won the franchise wars, Arkham. Empty box. One, two, three, 4, 5, and 6. Just I see people going in the shop. I just want you to know that that's for tomorrow morning. That breaks for tomorrow morning with Spectra. I'll be on right around 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Jalen Johnson, Deron Bland, Montez Sweat. We got a George Kittle. Take that. Spencer Rattler, rookie rising. Jalen Wright and an Edrin Cooper for the Pack. And this is just a variation that is in the megas. I'll show you it's not numbered. Just so you can see it, just so you know deep down inside. Okay? Okay. Come on. Garrett Wilson, Brian Burns, James Cook, Stephon Diggs. A very nice Jaden Daniels for the Commanders. I like it. Ben Sinnott and Kamari Lassiter for the Texans. That's a nice Jaden. Going to Doc. I like it. Dak Prescott, Josh Hines Allen, Deshaun Watson, Zach Moss, Contours, Ty J. Spears for the Titans, Chris Jenkins, and Dijon Edwards for the Steelers. Little Ty J action. Who knows what the Titans might do? There might be a whole new bad team in the league when it's all said and done. You know that? Aiden Hutchinson, George Karlaftis, C.J. Stroud, Nico Collins. We got another Michael Penix, rookie rising. Carson Steele and Jaden Hicks, Chief. No, Bethany, that's not what I meant. Or did I? Oh. Jalen Warren, Kyler Murray, Gardner Minshew II, Trayvon Walker. We got a Contours here. Spencer Rattler for the Saints, Troy Franklin, and Jerzon. Okay. Rattler. All right, last chance. I don't know if we can. When we get something good, come on. It might not be what we want, but give us something. Holla at me. Brees Hall, James Conner, Micah Parsons. That works. Josh Allen for the Bills. Okay. Anthony Gould, Marvin Harrison Jr., and Eric All Jr. Good evening, Jay Beasy. Just so everybody knows, if you hop into the shop, that break that is pinned at the bottom of your screen is for tomorrow morning. Not for tonight, but for tomorrow morning. Josh Allen for the Bills. And then it was Optic and Hobby. Here we go, folks. Don't you don't need to be like that. Empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. B-Wax, you missed the Phoenix and the Mosaic. Nobody, nasty happened. No honeycombs or why we're opening it. B. John Robinson, Brandon Ayuk, Lil Jordan Humphrey, and Jaden Daniels. I don't mind starting with a Jaden base. It is nasty. I agree. Amon-Ra, Minka Fitzpatrick, Caleb, there he is, and Audric Estime. Look at. Dawson Knox, Jalen Carter, Zach Martin, and Kool-Aid McKinstry. Good evening, Kimberly. Jeff Okuda, Jalen Hurts, Silver Zamir White for the Raiders, and DJ James. Patch. Joseph Burrow for the Panthers. Ooh, it's numbered. Oh, this is going to be cool. Xavier Legette. Who got him? Porter. Yeah, look at that nastiness. Wish the patch was better. Card's cool. He might be a little bit chonkier because he's numbered. Hope you're feeling better. Yeah, he's certified chonkier. That's official. Nice hit, Porter. Braden Fisk and Michael Penix Jr. Isaiah Pacheco, Garrett Wilson, Luke McCaffrey, and Jacob Cowling. If that was Jaden, that would have been the best blaster that didn't have a downtown in it ever. Derrick Henry, Daniel Jones, silver Michael Pittman Jr., and a Jalen McMillan for the Bucks, giving the Bucks a little bit of love where they hadn't seen much Coy. We needed to see a Buck. And this guy right here, I wish he played for the Lions. He would fit in perfectly. This guy right here. This guy right here would fit in so perfect with what we do. A.J. Dillon, Alvin Kamara, Dijon Edwards, and Tyler Nubin. Chuba Hubbard, Antonio Gibson on the My House, Joshua Allen, and Joseph Hall. Ya boy, Pittman Jr., Justin Jefferson, Silver Najee, and Braylon Trice. I see people going in the shop. I just want y'all to know that's for tomorrow morning. That's not for tonight. It is in the description, but you probably don't see it immediately. Trey Hendrickson, Jonnu Smith, Not You, Michael Pratt, and Mason Smith. $45, okay. Oh, you're going after it, B-Wax. Oh. Let me know if you sent any Lions and something happens. Drake London. For the Chiefs, Jaden Hicks and Tip Aloticus Ramon. Rameezy. And that was just 2 blasters. We got 8 more to go. That's kind of what I do too when I haven't sent in a while. But empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Trevor Lawrence, DK Metcalf, silver rookie, the Titans showing up, Tavondre Sweat, and hey, look, a Drake of May. It's a start. There's one. Start the Drake of May counter. Y'all just stop. I'm gonna pull a Rook DT. Jerome Ford, Chavarius Ward. Oh, y'all are so just stop. and Roma Dunze. Gosh, dog it. Look. Tip. Overjoyed Tip. Purple Shock Tip. Zay Jones, y'all knew. Y'all could feel it, and you could feel it deep down inside. Christian McCaffrey, lighted up Justin Jefferson and Jatavian Sanders for the Panthers. Patrick Surtain, George Pickens, silver. Derrick Henry for the Ravens. We take those. And Adisa Isaac. We take those, Mr. Bradford. Chargers 1-of-1 duel. Okay. Let me summon that up real quick. James Cook, Devontae Smith, Jeremiah Trotter Jr., and Jordan Travis. Joe Mixon, Breece Hall, Blake Corum for the Rams we certainly take. It's going to Cam, and Ricky Parasol we take as well. Oh, well now. Onward we go. Travis Etienne Jr., Patty French Fries, silver. Zachary Moss for the Bengals, and Adonai Mitchell. Amari Cooper, Dallas Goedert, almost. Tyler Nubin, and Kamari Lassiter, almost. Purple, base. You know, there's nothing wrong with the nice base tip now. Trey McBride, CJ Mosley, primary colors Brian Thomas Jr., and Chop Robinson. Aaron Rodgers. Uptown. All right. Jared Verse. George Kittle on the silver for the Niners. Not bad. It's a rookie. Who's going to get a deed tonight? Somebody that sat there for a very, very long time tonight. Brian Thomas Jr. for the Jags, going to Doc with, I think that was the last part of the last three when he closed. Going to Doc. And Mr. Kittle. And Jared Verse. All right. There's one deed. Jared Goff, Jalen Hyatt, Joseph Alt, and Xavier Leggett. Big Joe. Dalton Kincaid, Jamal Williams, Braylon Trice one more again, and Jonah Ellis. Rookies galore. Here, I'm going to go ahead and do this now so I don't have to do it in a minute. He did, Bethany. How did you see that? He direct messaged me that. How did you know? I took a screenshot of it and everything as proof. All right, here we go. 2 more. Empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. They're counting these 2. There's 4 more up there in a Resurgence hobby. Yeah, 6. So 6 if you count these. Empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Jake Ferguson, Christian Wilkins, Silver Herbie for the Chargers, and Jaden Hicks. Grady Jarrett, Austin Eckler, Devontae Walker for the Ravens, and Troy Franklin. Jordan Love, Treylon Burks, primary colors J.J. McCarthy, and another Jerzon. JJ? JJ! Levante David. We got another uptown. That means we didn't get a downtown probably. All right. Marvin Harrison Jr. for the Cardinals. Silver Blake Corum. Hang on. Take my time there. That's nice. This is not a rookie. It is for the Raiders. It is Max Crosby. This is going to the Disler. A little Max Crosby uptown on a jank. BTJ and Max Crosby. And there was a very nice little Blake Corum, silver Blake Corum in there. And Marvin Harrison Jr. I know they have a downtown. I don't know if they have an uptown. I guess there's still a chance we'll get a downtown, but I don't know. With 2 uptowns, I don't know. Evan Ingram, Baker Mayfield, Roman Wilson for the Steelers, and Eric All. Dak Prescott, Kenneth Walker III, Jace McClellan, and Terrion Arnold for the Detroit Lions. Lamb Jack, Rashad White, Silver A.J. Brown for the Eagles, and Tavondre Sweat. Why are you getting so volatile? Why everything's so volatile? Hey, let me get these out of the way real quick before I got rookies piling up over here. They're piling up on me. Let's fix that. Okay, that's better. Andrew, breathe, dog. Breathe. You're making it to where they're not going to show up. I promise you. It's like overkill. Josh Jacobs, Zach Charbonnet, Eric All, and Jaquan Jackson. I haven't even got through the 2 blasters when you asked how many were left yet. And there's a hobby box up there. Breed Dog. Oh. Miles Sanders, George Kittle, Best Tutties, Jared Goff and Sam Laporta, and Braylon Allen. Try asking Joe Boo for some help. It happens. It works sometimes. Oh. Okay. J.C. Latham, Jalen Wright. I think it's a Sunday King. Yeah, it is. For the Niners. Nicholas Bosa on the Sunday King. And that is also the Distler. Well, looky here. Who knew? Goodness gracious. Look at that. Good evening, Aries. Zeke Elliott, Justin Fields, Terrion Arnold. Oh, no. You're just getting all the people you want, aren't you? Yep, you are. Tyler Algier, Saquon Barkley, hi Jaden, and Jalen Wright. Hello, Jaden. Welcome to the party, pal. All right, we've got 4 optic blasters left and the Resurgence hobby. Actually, before this gets crazy, you come on all the way down here, okay? We don't want any mischief from you. All right. Empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Anybody in the shop, that break is for tomorrow morning. 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. It's a Spectre break. And it's in the shop. Empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah, there's been a lot of tips being thrown around here. Tyler Algier, Ramondre Stevenson, Jeremiah Trotter on the silver, and a back-to-back Theo. All right. Jameson Williams, Jordan Addison, Johnny Wilson for the Eagles, and Jalen Wright. Von Miller, Jalen Waddle, Michael Penix, and Ben Sinnott. Anthony Richardson, Byron Young, James Conner, and Chris Jenkins. I'm trying to not let something sneak up on me. That's abnormal. All that sitting back there right there is abnormal. Zach Moss, Kyron Williams, another nice BTJ for the Jags, and Dijon Edwards. I have another unopened case of this, by the way. We'll do some of that tomorrow, too. Sky Moore, Josh Palmer, Malik Neighbors for the G-Men, and Michael Pratt. Deedsman showing up everywhere here. We just got to get Andrew a Drake May Purple Shock. We can do it. It can happen. Or maybe Resurgence will do it. Tyson Badgett, Jalen Hyatt, old Tony Pollard on the silver, and Lufa. The Lufasman. ETN, Jamal Williams, Quinyon Mitchell getting a little bit better for the Eagles, and Dylan Laub. Amari Cooper, Keyshawn Boutin, Captain in Charge Derek Carr, and the trifecta. It's Rook. We hit the trifecta tonight. Bethany willed it. She's talking mad trash to B-Wax and was back there doing all that voodoo mama juju stuff. And then it happened. Harrison Smith, wrong Pat, Jaheim Bell, and Javon Baker. Good evening, Tom. We got a patch. Jared Goff, Jonathan Brooks for the Panthers, Jalen McMillan for the Bucks, and Adonai Mitchell. That break pinned at the bottom is for tomorrow morning. It's in the description, but I know it's not easy to read. Dalton Kincaid, Sam Darnold, another Tyler Nubin, and Kamari Lassiter. All right, 2 Optic left and the Resurgence. Empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. All right. It'd be nice. It'd be nice. We got 3 of those, though. I don't know. But maybe. Little Jordan Humphrey, Brock Purdy, Jalen Wright, Jermaine Burton. Josh Downs, Najee Harris, Marvin Harrison Jr., and a Bocephus Nix. Chase Brown, A.J. Brown. For the Titans, J.C. Latham and Latu. James Conner, Fred Warner, Silver Brock Purdy for the Niners, and Devin Leary. Niners are doing just fine tonight. Break pinned at the bottom is for tomorrow morning. It's got Spectre in it. Travis Kelce, Alan Lazard, Ben Sinnott, and Darius Robinson. Micah, Kayvon. For the Bengals, Chris Jenkins and Quinyon Mitchell. CJ Stroud, DeAndre Hopkins, Chase Brown for the Bengals, and Byron Murphy II. We got a ton of rookies, man. A ton. Fouillon, Roshan Johnson, Chris Godwin, Malachi Corley, and Marshawn Neeland. Christian Kirk, Leonard Williams, Dak Prescott, and Edwin Cooper. Jerry Jeudy, Geno Smith, Silver Brian Robinson Jr., and Flournoy for the Cowboys. Buda Baker, Debo Samuel, Devin Leary, and Javon Bullard. Oh man, wow. That's the biggest 9K I think I've ever seen. Jahmyr Gibbs, Patty French Fries, Jermaine Burton, and AJ Barner. All right, well, it's going to come down to the resurgence hobby for some of you. It just is. It's just the way that it is. But it is a hobby box. All that other stuff was retail, and it was a very good amount. There's good stuff back there. But there's some people out there, I won't say no names, that want a deed. And they've been in more than a couple of times and haven't received a deed. I ask that Joe Boo put a deed in here. Put a deed in here. The break pin at the bottom tomorrow morning. Wow, look at that RPA. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Emptiness. Wow, this doesn't want to open. Richard Sherman, John Riggins, Drew Bledsoe, Sterling Sharp, Archie Manning on the silver. For the Eagles, that's sick. 27 out of 50 on the Glimmer and Gleam. That's nasty. T.O., Marvin Harrison Jr., and Chop Robinson. Terrell Owens. Starting to stick together. Champ Bailey, Jason Witten, Devin Hester, Andre Rison. For the Steelers, Faltanu out of 125. Malachi Corley, Newbin, and Johnny Wilson. Ricky Williams, Phil Simms, Fred Biletnikoff, Steve Young. Refractor, Troy Franklin. I didn't think it was going to be an auto already. For the Broncos, Adonai Mitchell, Cedric Gray, and Sandstrel. So this box is a little off. I wasn't ready for an auto right there. I wasn't ready. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. God dog, are every one of you going to stick together? Michael Strahan, Donovan McNabb, Troy Polamalu, Jason Taylor. Out of 50 for the Bills. Wow. Ray Davis. That's kind of sick, too. What does that mean? Hold on. What does that mean? What is the RPA? Troy Franklin and Ray Davis out of 50. What the? Ricky Parasol. Byron Murphy and Tavondre Sweat. What the? Aaron Donald, Maurice Jones-Drew, Terrell Davis, Anthony Munoz, Jim McMahon. For the Pack, Marshawn Lloyd out of 275, Braylon Trice, and Malik Washington for the Dolphins. He also went to the University of Virginia. Porter. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I'm thinking something else. I'm thinking me something else. But we're going to find out no matter what. Andre Reed, C.J. Stroud, Torrey Holt, Rob Gronkowski, Darius Robinson for the Cardinals, Blake Corum for the Rams, Fuaga, and Aeneas Smith. Well, we won't find out for 5 more packs. Joe Theismann, Charles Woodson, Tony Dorsett, Josh Cribbs, Tyke Smith on the refractor, Marshawn Lloyd, refractor circuit breaker, Kalen Bullock, and Jonah Ellis. Oh, goodness gracious. Patch auto. Richard Dent, Terrell Suggs, Herman Moore, John Randall, Bo Jackson on the refractor, Warren Moon conductors for the Titans, Michael Hall Jr., and Trevin Wallace. Rook 101, that's it. That's it. Rook 101 RPA. Darrell Revis, James Harrison, Luke Kuechly, Walter Payton. For the Eagles, that's sick too. Out of 225, Terrell Owens, Barry Sanders, Devin Leary, and Jordan Morgan. That's 2 nasty Terrell Owens cards. We've got Doug Williams, Eric Dickerson, Anthony Richardson, John Elway. For the Pack, Sterling Sharp out of 399. I think that's Dan Swim. Marshall Faulk, refractor for the Rams. Jerzon Newton and a Jalen Polk. I'm intrigued. I think there's a good chance that this RPA is numbered too. It was in a different spot, and it just seems like the pack's a little bit thicker than normal. Jason Taylor, Archie Manning, Bo Jackson, Joe Green, Refractor Eichenberg, Hines Ward, Bocephus Nix, and Jonathan Brooks. Well, we're about to find out. If one gentleman's not in there, I'm going to have to help Andrew out again, like pretty much every time he's been in here. And I hate that. I really do. I hate that. But he hasn't been able to strike gold with me yet. Most of y'all already have. But he stayed true. Roger Staubach, Emmett Smith, Jim Kelly, Jonathan Ogden, Rakestraw, Mitchell, Dan Marino, for the Bucks, Jalen McMillan, RPA. That seems about right. Troy Franklin, a numbered Ray Davis, and then a Jalen McMillan for the Bucks. The Bucks are Coy, there you go, brother. Lion Hunter, I know I'm sure it gets old to just get extras. You kind of want to hit in a break. And you've done that here and there, and everybody, all of y'all have. Andrew hadn't had the best luck. He just hadn't. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to do a recap, obviously. Then I got some things to do this evening. I'll be back on tomorrow morning, 8:30. I need to make a video for tomorrow morning's break that's pinned down at the bottom. We'll just have to work from there. But let's get this done with. It was a good break. Some of y'all got plenty of love. Ton of optic deeds in there. And like I said, we've got another case of optic that I haven't opened yet. We'll get into that tomorrow in some capacity. But Spectra's first. Appreciate you, Lion Hunter. You guys have a great night. And like I said, I'll be on bright and early. July 13th. Primo Day. Appreciate y'all. And we've been working our way through some Phoenix and Mosaic too, so we're getting due on those as well. It might be Lion Hunter, but I'll be on 8:30, pimping. JJ McCarthy, Caleb Williams, appreciate you, B-Wax. Brock Bowers, Michael Penix Jr., Cooper DeJean, AJ Brown, Jordan Addison, Patty French Fries, Chris Olave, Roma Dunzi, Braylon Allen, Spencer Rattler, Justin Herbert, Roma Dunzi. Hold on. Rome's got somebody behind him. The only Jacob May. Caleb Williams, Xavier Liggett, George Kittle, Ricky Parasol, Josh Allen, George Kittle, Michael Penix Jr., Marvin Harrison Jr., Joshua Allen, Spencer Rattler. This was nice. Xavier Liggett on the patch, 21 out of 49. That's nice. Jaden Daniels and Kool-Aid McKinstry. We've got Michael Penix Jr., Jaden Daniels on that silver wave. Blake Corum, Jalen McMillan, Michael Penix Jr., A.J. Brown, Marvin Harrison Jr., J.J. McCarthy, Blake Corum, Jalen McMillan, Brian Thomas Jr., Michael Penix Jr., Derrick Henry, Ricky Parasol, Archie Manning, Brock Purdy, Bo Nix, Marvin Harrison Jr., Jonathan Brooks, Marshawn Lloyd, Faltanu out of 125, Marvin Harrison Jr., Quinion Mitchell, and Brian Thomas Jr., Jaden Daniels, Blake Corum, Terrell Owens out of 50, Barry Sanders, Bo Jackson, Hines Ward, Eichenberg, Sterling Sharp out of 399, Marshall Falk, Ray Davis auto, 46 out of 50. Bo Nix. Terrell Owens out of 225. Troy Franklin for the Broncos. Malik Neighbors. Max Crosby Uptown for the Raiders. Nick Bosa Sunday Kings for the Niners. Jalen McMillan RPA for the Bucks. And a Brian Thomas Jr. on the Uptown for the Jags. Jags did well tonight. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. Again, you know I'll take care of you if it wasn't the greatest break in the world for you. Some of you did just fine. But I'll get all this stuff together, and anything that we do tomorrow, we'll go out to get with all this stuff on Monday. So enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you for chilling for a little bit with the Preem Dissel. And I'll see you bright and early, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. If you ain't got your deed yet, there's a Spectre break in there, okay? On Primo's on that day, on Primo Day. All right. Have a good night, everybody. All right, Kim. All right, everybody. Have a good night, and I'll holla at you later.